What's up YouTube, Gushy here. Today we're going to be showcasing what I'd like to call the Spartan build. And this is a purely offensive build which is super viable even on lethal mode. So in this video we're going to be going over the skills and gear needed for this build and the typical playstyle and ideal goals. So the first thing that you absolutely need for this build is something that anyone can get, and this is the Wind Stance Typhoon Kick Finisher. And the reason why this is so good is because it knocks enemies down, which then leaves them open to assassination. And this is like a better version of another build that I've seen going around, which uses the Gosaku armor to stagger enemies, which then only gives a possibility to knock enemies down. And so the Typhoon Kick is kind of like your opener. When making this build, I thought I could use the shoulder charge to also knock enemies down, but it just knocks them backwards and they get up immediately. And so the second thing that you need for this build is the Ghost armor. So ideally, once you get that first knockdown assassination, you want to terrify the next enemy, which then leaves them open to assassination, which then gives you this chain terrify loop. So using the charm of Ikazuchi no Kami and both fortune charms, that should bring our terrify chance up to almost 70%. If you don't know where to get these charms, I'll post them on the screen right here. The next charm that you need is both charms of resolve, and this is super helpful because you get an absurd amount of resolve from these chain assassinations. If you want to really keep track of how much resolve you're getting, assassinating a regular knockdown enemy gives you 1 resolve, assassinating a terrified enemy gives you 2 resolve, and then assassinating a knockdown leader gives you 2 resolve. So you really want to be following up on those terrified enemy kills to maximize your resolve gains. So check this example. I'll kick and assassinate this leader, which will give me 2 resolve. Then assassinating this terrified guy gives me another 2 resolve. And then kicking and killing this other guy gives me another 1 resolve. So you get 5 resolve from killing 3 guys. And so with all this increased resolve, you're free to use Dance of Wrath and Heavenly Strike to kill enemies faster, which then terrifies more enemies. And then to kill enemies even faster, with the Ghost armor you have that decreased number of kills needed to enter Ghost Stance. So you have so many ways to kill enemies in one shot. So the final charm that we're going to be using is the charm of Amaterasu. Because hey, no one's perfect. And if you just so happen to get hit a couple of times, those chain assassin kills give you a decent amount of health. In this example, as I'm using Dance of Wrath, I get hit by this other guy. But once I chain assassin these 2 guys, I'm almost back to the same health I was before. And so to go over the basic gameplay loop again. Typhoon kicks lead to assassinations. Increased terror chance provides chain assassinations, which then build resolve and ghost stance meter, which provides you with more opportunities to use one-shot abilities, thus chaining even more assassination kills. So with that, that's everything that you need to know about this build. If you found this useful or want to try this build out, give me a thumbs up and subscribe so that you can always come back and find this video again. If you have a different variation or improvements to the build, leave a comment down below. And with that, I'll leave you with this gameplay as I clear the Mongol camp. Thanks for watching and peace.
Let's 하루. Arbo. Negum. Yeah.